Hey everyone, how are you? This is Rabbi Michai Cohen. Right now in nature, during the month of Nissan, which is called the Chodesh Aviv, it's called the month of spring, and spring is definitely in the air. It's just such a blessing to be out and to be able to experience basically a renewal and a rebirth that nature is basically indicating to us that it's time to rebirth. And it's not by coincidence that the Passover holiday must always coincide during this month. In fact, we push off a month, the previous month of Adar, and we add an extra month, as we did this year, in order to make sure that the springtime coincides with the Passover holiday. And so what's the correlation between springtime and the Passover holiday? And the answer is, very simply, renewal and rebirth. And although that concept may sound elusive, and when it's cold outside, we can't really, bear, the ability to really renew while we're kind of trying to survive different things. But when the springtime comes along, and one really just takes a little bit of a peek outside and gets a glimpse of the beauty of nature and the beauty of Hashem's work in this creation, and how we are really, just like all of the rest of the beings in creation, are being renewed. That is the essence, really, of the holiday of Pesach. So there's a beautiful blessing actually called Birkat Ilanot, the blessing over the trees, which is said during the month of Nissan. And the blessing is such a beautiful blessing. It says that God created beautiful creations in the world, including all types of trees, and his whole creation is basically beautiful in order to give us pleasure, in order to give us good. And when we think about that, that is really what Kabbalah explains is the reason for the creation. God really wants to give us the ultimate good. And really all of creation is that. It's just a naturally beautiful handiwork of Hashem. And it's when we realize that, then that also takes us, and it causes us to really look at our inner sprouting tree or flower or whatever it is that needs to sprout. And it's not by coincidence that Mashiach is called Tzemach. It's Tzemach David Avdecha, that the sprout of David should sprout out. And the analogy of that is that Mashiach is something which is part of creation. It's the natural form of creation. It may take a little bit of time until it grows, until it matures, gives fruit, continues on the process, etc. And that's the process that we're all in as individuals and as a collective. So wishing you a beautiful Chodesh Nissan, filled with blessings, renewal, recharging, love, light, and redemption.